Alright, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Other Yellow Hat Guy. You may know me from the Captain Sensation channel. You probably don't know me from that channel either. But either way, I'm finally starting my own Let's Play recordings. So here we go. I'm getting these hacks from Super Mario World Central. SMW 128 Central, whatever it is. Google that and you can arrive to these lovely ROM hacks that a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into for your enjoyment. They're basically, some are extreme, redesigned levels. Others are just simple, what they call vanilla hacks, which maybe just swaps of music and things of that nature, and others have just different stages. So, I played this before, just to kind of check it out. It's actually a demo, but we're going to play a new version of this. Or I should say a new file, excuse me. Oh no, looks like someone has stolen all the mushrooms from Mario's house. I wonder who could be the thief. So, you know, that typical screen that comes up that's just kind of filler to allow the game to load or something like that. I'm not really sure. And I apologize for the sound quality. I'm using what's called an EasyCAP capture device. It's one of those little cheap things you can get on like Amazon or eBay for a few bucks, and I've had it forever. I just kind of never knew what to do with it. I knew what I wanted to do with it, excuse me. I just didn't know how to really use it. It's got you know, standard RCA composite cable hookups and an S-video. And it's so outdated, it only has drivers up to 2006. So anything after Windows XP, you may not get it working. I got it working in Windows 7. The problem was there was really no sound and no way to display video on both my television screen and my computer monitor. So I'm using Windows XP now. The sound is still an issue, and I'm using my cell phone to record. So yeah, us poor folks were using things like this, and when I get more money, things will change over. Apologize for any other noise you might hear. It might be a roommate or my very attention-hungry cat that may be in the background meowing. But anyway, let's go here. Left Mario's hut, and we're going to the first level. Hopefully, the controller won't be an issue. I'm also playing on an old Xbox. Yeah, I've got a Xbox I modified to play some of these old emulators and things of that nature. Yeah, pretty fun game when I last played it. Pretty simple in design. The music wasn't too bad from when I could last remember. But going back to cell phones, you know, if somebody calls me, that could be an issue as well, but it shouldn't be. I could probably pause it. I'm trying to do this to where, instead of being the typical guy that's just like, see you next week or next time or something, I can kind of just do a lot of recording in one session and then just split this up. Because believe it or not, what I didn't know watching other people Let's Play, that you know, the rendering out and everything does take a lot of time, and takes a lot of space on your computer. I think for just like 1 minute and some change, it was like 1 gig of space on my computer, and that was utterly ridiculous. Yeah, and I've done this 5 times now, probably with other videos that were funny, and I was unable to either get the audio to save like I needed to, or most of the times the video would stop recording because I ran out of space. Wow. Or I just couldn't get them to sync up. So what I'm going to do is probably, if you're able to see this published, what that means was I had success and got to, or figured out how to layer this audio underneath the video. Video's fine. It's damn. I'm gonna try not to curse in this. At least not too much. I'm already starting on a bad note. Trying to keep it clean for you kiddies out there watching. But anywho, I need to try another program like Audacity. I know another Let's Player I watch, SSOH who also kind of inspired me to do this. He uses that, and he tells a lot of witty stories and commentary, and it's almost therapeutic, if not for him, for me and others to watch these Let's Plays and listen to. So when it comes to the cell phone, I'm actually looking to get another cell phone. Got an iPhone 4S, and it's through Sprint. Sprint doesn't have the best service, but they're all right. The problem is they're very strict when it comes to, I guess, leaving them. They lock their phones to where you kind of got to stay with them. And believe you me, with a smartphone paying $80 a month on contract, you pay them back almost 5 times over on the actual phone. So it's ridiculous. Like most people in today's world, we got public Wi-Fi and things like that, and just Wi-Fi at your own house or your job, whatever it is you do. You don't need to have as much data as they would like you to believe. It's not like, you know, your internet cable and TV bill, which is actually the same price, about $80 I pay, you know, 40 for that on cable and 40 for internet, and I use those more than I use actual data from Sprint. It just makes no sense that, you know, anyone should be paying that high of a bill. But it's like I got 2 strikes against me because, you know, you have a Sprint phone that you can't take anywhere else, or you can try to get it flashed or whatever, but then it's iPhone and they've got their policies, you know, Apple does, to where they don't want people doing, they don't want companies allowing folks who, dang, this guy's trying to get me. They don't want folks who want to have a good phone for the cheapest plan to win either. So there's that. We'll see what we can do. I'm really only interested in maybe one other Android phone. I like Android. I've got an Android tablet and whatnot. A lot of cool things you can do. So I don't need you Android fanboys coming out of the woodwork telling me about how, you know, the screens are bigger and all that jazz. I'm well aware. It's just that, you know, you invest so much into these phones. It's kind of hard to imagine switching over to anything else. So I think, yeah, that's a reset block if I remember correctly. Yeah, so if you fail in a puzzle, you can reset it by entering in a reset pipe or door. Both of them are marked with a R. Sorry, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. I guess that should be in R. But anyway, done with that level, and here we go to the next one. Yeah, so I've played this before, so you would think I'd be dying more. I'm not used to talking while playing games, hence why I'm stuttering and baffling and just kind of rambling about Troubled Sea. So here we go. But I think I'm fairly decent at some of these games. I'm really anal when I see other Let's Players, wow, get hit or lose power-ups, and here that's happening to me like nobody's business. I gotta warn you, I may abuse the save states on here. For example, a lot of those guys, they use an emulator on their actual computer, but I'm using an actual console. And the actual emulator I'm using, to my knowledge, it doesn't allow you to save state while playing. You kind of have to pause the game like this, come to a save state menu like you see me doing, and actually saving the state. And then you can load from there. Yeah, I don't really want that coin. I mean, I do, but I don't really need it. I'm just trying to really get through this. But yeah, good times with these hacks. They kind of take your mind off stuff. Doesn't really require a whole lot of thought. You just kind of do your own thing. And that's why I like them, the old Nintendo games. And really, the sound, the music is just beautiful on these hacks, kind of like it was on the Super Nintendo. I was actually a Genesis kid. I had a Genesis growing up with a package with Sonic 2, and you know, it had some great music. I can still play or still listen to Sonic music when I'm not playing the game. However, the sound of Super Nintendo is just superior. You know, Sega didn't have the luxury. Come on, Mario. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Sega didn't have the luxury of having a sound chip like from Sony, like Nintendo did. Did I say that right? Yeah. So you know, but they still had some good sound. I prefer the music in Earthworm Jim on Genesis to that of Super Nintendo. But just the overall games, I don't want to turn this into a Nintendo versus Sega debate. But this is just Mario World in general is just kind of timeless to me. You could say, oh, I'm obsessed with Mario. Maybe a lot of my friends would say that. And that's true, but, you know, I feel like, you know, do what you love. Enjoy your life. Whatever makes you happy, kind of focus on those things. That's what's most important. You don't want to spend your life doing what other people tell you to do, what society, you know, tells you is success. You know, do what makes you happy. You got one life to live, and then it's over. So, morbid motivational speaking aside, we're going to move on to the next level. You know what? Maybe if I didn't go the route I went, there might have been another path. I'm not sure I feel like doing that right now. Maybe I'll come back to that. Here we go, shallow waters. So yeah, so far you can see, you know, it's fairly balanced, the challenge, and just the platforming is just, it's not what they call Kaizo. It's not to where I'm constantly spamming the save states because I can't, you know, survive without having a perfect run. Wow, look at that slowdown. But yeah, I was actually stuck on this level when I tried to replay it the first time I recorded it because there's not a whole lot going on. But in the same vein, you kind of don't know where to go, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not sure you can get through the tube unless you get to the end of the stage, or maybe you can just kind of go through it on its own. But yeah, this stage was really annoying. It was really annoying. I'm gonna make sure the sound is still recording. You see, the problem I'm having, guys, is, you know, I'm using the phone like I told you, and for whatever reason, someone may call or screw up the audio part of the recording, and then I gotta keep my eyes on the computer to make sure I'm not running out of space in the recording. So here we go. Here's the arrow telling you to go the other direction. Crap. Stupid sheep. But you don't know. Oh, well, I got it right on the first try. There's a pipe right here. See, if I took that springboard that was there, I think there's a mushroom right there, but don't really need extra lives. Got save states. And we're off to the next world. So far, so good. We're going to try to complete this last level here, Flooded Palace, and then go from there. This is definitely about half the time I spent on the first several recordings. Believe it or not, I had like maybe a half hour of footage. Yeah, that was mostly with a lot of deaths, but with some practice, this is going fairly good. I'm not as frustrated as I was earlier. I had a buddy come by who wanted me to look at his PS3 and see if I could fix that for him. It's not really getting any video, and that was a little break in between the madness, which was re-recording this 3, 4, 5 times over and trying to get it just right. Come on, water, hurry up. So I'm playing my 3DS, finally got that out the pawn shop. I got the XL. I actually had the original when it came out, and someone at work stole that. Tragic, right? Got another one, and I'm enjoying A Link Between Worlds right now, so I'm actually renting that and having to struggle with finishing that fast enough to where, you know, unlike console games, you wow, he was pretty violent. The game saved to the cartridge and not to the... Damn, did that really just happen? They saved to the cartridge and not to the console. So I guess it's cheaper than GameFly right now. So we're gonna do that. I'm sure even mentioning that will date the video, but oh well. Something to talk about, right? So, yeah, the water's a little bit tricky here. The reason why I'm not as talkative as I was, oh, come on. You know, fortunately he's not stingy with the mushrooms, so I can get through here. But, yeah, so... what's going on other than that is... Wait, what's going on here? Oh, crap. I didn't even get the fire flower. Well, might as well save right here. Cutscenes. Press B to advance. Press start to skip. Alright. I guess that's the same as it is on the Super Nintendo controller. What, Mario? What are you doing here? Oh, no, you? The stupid one? Well, where is my mushroom? How would I know that? Don't hide things from me. I know you guys stole my mushroom and I want it back. But we didn't steal anything, I think. I guess that should be, but we didn't steal anything? Anyway, well, seems like I have to defeat you. What? Don't think I'll make it easy for you. I'm stronger than the last time we fought. Really? Are you sure? You are using the same gimmick as before. The gimmick doesn't mean everything. I'm stronger. Okay. Doesn't mean everything. Crap. Well, he started to look that way, but that was just me being dumb. But there you go. He's finished. So, let's see here. What I really loved about this was this cartoon-like look. I mean, comparing Sega to Super Nintendo again, it's like, or Genesis to Super Nintendo, you had Sonic and Mario, and here you've got scenes like this, which are much more cooler than Sonic got through Act 1. But the music was jazzier. There won't be a flood inside Iggy's palace anymore, as there will be no more palace for Iggy as well. And thus, Mario's now in search for his mushroom. He got an egg though. Got a yellow Yoshi egg there. Pretty neat. Let's see. So here we go. Ready, aim, fire. So next time when we come back, I'll go ahead and pick up from here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.